Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Autonauts. Today, I want to work on Blazers. We managed to get the research finally finished for the clothing. We're still working on the research for better baking, so the carrot kitchen is still on hold, although I did manage to get everybody programmed up and ready to go. I've made all of the tools required so that we should be able to just get in here and tear into this. I also made a second giant water wheel, did a little landscaping and put it down over here so we have sufficient enough power, because this requires 100 units of power to operate. So we'll come on down here and way down, we'll whistle up our first little happy dude. You will become ponchos. Okay, the first thing we have to make is ponchos. Now we're already making ponchos over here. Unfortunately, it's impossible to not have a recipe that doesn't duplicate something else. This one's going to do the same thing as the ponchos that are over here. So we're basically going to do exactly the same thing, hence the reason he was named Poncho 2. So Teach is going to come down here to the wool farm and he's going to grab a blanket. And he's going to put the blanket in the poncho machine and make himself a poncho. And again, forever do this until the poncho machine is full. Forever. There you go, we'll get to work. The second step on our creation is jumpers. The jumper guy needs a poncho, a wool blanket, and a string. So again, we're going to do the same thing. We'll head down here, we'll grab a wool blanket. I don't mind grabbing the wools first because we have fleece, thousands of them laying on the ground, and yeah, not a big deal. Apply the wool blankets. Then we will need a string. String, right? Yeah, string. So let's come up here and grab a string. This poor guy's going to get some leg time in. Apply the string. Grab this and apply that. I am going to need to put a memory upgrade on him because he's not going to be able to handle it. And do that until this is full forever. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll just bring him where I can see him. Save this, come to me. Alright, good thing we got the guy making memories. Let's go have a chat with our memory maker. Go. This guy's been memorized. He can now get to work. Next guy on our list. We need to take you're going to be our jacket maker. Actually, I'm going to need, no, yeah, you should be fine. You're going to be jacket. Teach. Okay, your job is going to be to take a wool blanket. So these things have 3 wool blankets in them. Like, holy schmoldies. Wool blanket, a wooden buttons, and a thread and a jumper. So again, I'm probably going to need a memory upgrade for this guy as well, but that's all right. So we'll start with the wool blanket. Drop that. Wait for our wooden button maker here to do his job. Grab a button, put that in, and grab a thread. Put that in, and then finally grab a jumper and toss that in. Okay. Do all of that until this is full. Forever. Save that. Come to me. Let's go grab you a memory and see if we have enough here to bring you up to snuff. Because I might have to actually have a higher tier bot just to do that. In which case I'll just copy this program over, throw it into a higher tier bot, and have them do the work. I think that's what I ended up having to do down here, was get a better bot because this one couldn't handle it. I forget where it was. We were making something that was closed. Might be able to do it, I don't know. Alright. -1 kilobyte. Yeah. See, again, if I was doing this as a little bit more efficient, if I was going for an efficient playthrough, everything would be in storages, right? So then what I would do is I would actually take the wooden buttons out of wooden button storage, the thread out of thread storage, the jumper out of jumper storage, and all of those would be reduced. So that would have taken this down just a little bit. So what I'll do is I'm going to have to grab the memory, or grab a new guy and the disk, and we'll just copy this program off of him and throw it onto a different guy. This guy to come down here where I am. Come down over here. There's your program. Save that for a second. Drop the disk. Oops. Do that. I want to engage this bot. trade with bot. I need your memory back, please. Okay, and we will put your memory into this guy. Jacket maker, there you go, my friend. You go to work. Okay. So this guy here is going to make me some cotton thread. That's all he's going to do. So we're just going to take him, teach him, delete him. Now, again, I'm calling him Cotton Thread 2 because I have a fella down here making cotton thread for this, the shirts, which are all cotton. So basically, he's just going to come here and go here. I'm going to add a couple of things to his loops. First off, I'm going to add until this is full, being the spinning wheel forever. Take from lint storage until hands full. Add to the spinning wheel until your hands are empty. That way he can do more than one, but he will always keep going and have a few extras left over. So that's his thing. Our next fellow is going to be fairly simple. Cotton thread, cotton cloth. Oh, we need a cotton cloth guy. That's right. One more fellow come down here. You fella, you're gonna be cotton maker 2. Again, we already have somebody else doing this. Teach, you're gonna come over here. You're going to grab, I can't see this. There we go. You're gonna grab this and you're gonna add it to that. You're gonna do that until question mark is full. This forever. This you're gonna do until your hands are full. This you're gonna do until your hands are empty. Okay, save that for a second. We're just going to kick that one thread out and drop it over here. And you can get started. Now this last guy, I might actually need to have a higher tier bot for, because this is actually, well, it's 3 insertions. This was 4, right? This was 3. He could handle 3, so I can do 3 with a memory upgrade. Okay, so we'll grab is a brain cell, because you know you never have too many brain cells. Okay, and we'll do is grab our dude. He can have it right there. You will become the laser maker. All right, 420, dude. Oh, wrong blaze. Okay, your job is to grab a cotton thread, a cotton cloth, and a jacket. So the first thing you're going to do is come down here, grab yourself a cotton thread. So this is going to always offset the cotton threads by 1, because this guy makes 3 at a time. but that's okay. The should rotate through fairly quickly. We'll start with the thread first, and then we'll do the cloth second, so we have him started on this. Let's take the thread, then go take a cloth, then take a jacket. Do that. Full question this forever. And there's your job. That's your life. Congratulations, you are now my blazer and cravat maker. Yeah. It'll make my class 6 clothes, which are also 12 hands to pick up. So again, moving them is going to mean I've got somebody hauling them with carts, because I don't even think I have a bot that can make it across this bridge with 12 hands. Now we are currently still waiting for Love to finish on the better baking recipes. I'm queuing up the next one I'm going to do for this research here. That's why I put the wheel down, just to remind myself what I'm doing, because I don't play this every day. I can forget because I got a good memory, you know, like short. Research, please. There we go. In fact, usually I'm trying to remind myself of what I'm doing in this. I want to do the transportation research next for this one, using this machine. I've got the other one started on the next tier of researches, and that is the communication research. We haven't even gotten to this tier yet. I'm not too happy that it actually starts unlocking ahead, but that's okay. I'm going to use this on the next playthrough, this kind of thing happening on the next playthrough, because I'm actually going to try to do it a little bit differently. We will be needing to research the silkworms, and I believe we will also need to research the steam train. I believe everything here will need to be researched in order to actually make this work. Mainly because, yeah, the start of the communication technology, silkworm's going to be needed. They're all 10 millions plus to do. And then after castle is the after the castle is research. I believe it also unlocks the pyramid, which is needed for the transcendence. So what I'll do is I'll build the castles, and then I will build the pyramid, and I will set up the trains to come in and deliver the goods to the castle enclosure. Because unfortunately, even with these guys hauling stuff with carts, it's going to be too much for one of the higher level bots to do. And I believe there is a higher level bot. That's the research here. But that will all come on the next episode. The other thing, too, we will have to deal with is at some point in time, I may have to grind out a few of these achievements just to see if we can get them all. Things like storing 20 carrots or baking 30 units of bread, catching 200 or catching 30 fish, putting 10 chickens in a pen and feeding them cereal seed, and storing 50 eggs. They're not difficult researches or achievements to do, but they're grindy, especially if they're not going if they go against the play that you are doing, the playthrough that you're doing. Good fishing rods, yeah, fish. And then colonists educated 30 times. So there's still a bunch of level 5 research ones to do. But that's okay. We'll deal with that when we get to it. But for now, we've got this one working on the 10 million 10 million love for the simple book. At the rate that they're going, they will probably get this book researched around the same time that these guys finally finish the better baking research. I mean, there are 1 million. This one's 1 million and a bit away. It's just 150,000, so 1,150,000 points away from having this research finished. When that one's done, then we will start populating the mansions with our next tier of happiness. I also will have to do is upgrade this research station to the full tier research station, and then, like I said, we'll start with the trains and tracks, and then the transportation on top of that. So we'll get this one, and then we'll probably do that one as well. And I fully suspect that we're going to blast through some of these researches, because I'm not sure what these guys do, but if it comes up with a factor 10, which I believe is what it has been doing, as it went from 100 to 1,000 to 10,000, so it comes up with a factor 10. These are going to be 100,000 each, which means, you know, 1 million research. We're only talking a couple of dozen of them, and they will fill up very quickly. But that's going to do it for today. Hope you're enjoying Autonauts. Next episode, we'll see where we're at. Hopefully we can finish the carrot cake. So thanks all for watching, and good night for now.